Welcome to the speaking portion of the IEL exam. My name is Ba, I will be your examiner for this part of the test. To begin, can I see your identification please? What is your full name please?
My name is David, you can call me David.
The speaking exam has 3 parts, I will give you instructions for each part. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'm going to get to know you a little bit better and ask you some questions on a general topic. Currently, do you work or study?
I'm currently a student and I study electrical engineering at Thai Nguyen University of Science and Technology.
When you're not working or studying, what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, when I'm not cramming for an exam, I like to hang out with my friends. For instance, yesterday I had a great 2-hour chat with my friend in a coffee shop.
Okay, let's talk about food. How often do you eat in a day?
I usually eat 4 or 5 times a day. I have breakfast, lunch and dinner, and 1 or 2 snacks.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
If I had to say, I likely eat cereal with milk most often. Although I eat fruits and eggs too. I think I eat a bowl of cereal more than anything else.
Do you like to cook? Why or why not?
I don't really like to cook because I'm not very good at it. Like, last weekend I tried to make some spaghetti, and it just didn't really taste very good, so I think I put too much salt on it.
What is your favorite food, and what do you like about it?
My favorite type of food is definitely a good beef pho. It is a Vietnamese traditional noodle soup and if done correctly, it just tastes great.
If you could eat any kind of food, what would it be and why?
That's an uncommon question, just give me a moment to think. Not just because it costs a lot, but also because I think it would probably taste amazing.
Alright, that is the end of part 1. Now, we will continue with part 2. For part 2 I'm going to give you a card. Please don't turn it over. Also, here is some note paper and a pencil. You will have 1 minute to read the questions, think about your answer, prepare your notes. And then you will have 2 minutes to speak. I will tell you when to start and when to stop. Are you ready to begin?
Okay.
Okay, then your 1 minute preparation time begins now. Okay, your 1 minute preparation time is up, please begin speaking Daniel.
Okay. If I had a chance to hang out with a person for 24 hours, it would probably be Jim Carrey. I love comedy, and I think he's one of the funniest people on earth. I've seen many of his movies over the years, and they all made me laugh so hard. I'd love to find out more about his personal life, and maybe even hear some original jokes. I think a good place to meet with Mr. Carrey would be in a quiet pub. After a few drinks, we could really get into some conversation. We could order some food. I could find out what a true comedian really likes to eat. And, most importantly, I think, a quiet pub would give the right atmosphere to just let loose and be ourselves. I'd like to talk about a variety of topics with Mr. Carrey. But most importantly, just to find out who he really is off camera. I'm interested to know about his journey to become famous. Which one of his movies he liked doing the most? What were some of the biggest difficulties he had during his career? And, what he plans to do in the future? Of course I would ask him if he knows some funny jokes. The reason I'd like to meet with Mr. Carrey is because I think a good laugh is one of the most amazing parts of life. And there aren't many people who know more about this than him. Since he is very, very famous, it is virtually impossible to have a one-on-one conversation with him.
Okay, and your 2 minutes is up, so I'll stop you there. Please hand back the note paper, your notes, the pencil and the card. Thank you. And now we will continue with part 3. For part 3, I'm going to ask you some more questions related to the topic of part 2. Are you ready to continue?
Yes.
Okay, then let's talk about celebrities. What do you think is required for a person to become a celebrity, and why?
I think hard work and talent are definitely important to become famous. Also, I believe that people do need luck to meet the right person at the right time. For ex-Maple, Pamela Anderson, the famous actress, she got discovered while in the crowd at a football game.
Have you ever met a celebrity before? If yes, tell me about it.
Yes, actually I have. While I was visiting in Japan, I met the Yokozuna after a sumo tournament and I got to shake his hand. That was about 5 years ago.
Most celebrities earn a lot of money. Do you think this is good? Why or why not?
That's an interesting question. Yes, I actually agree that celebrities should earn a lot of money because they sacrifice both their time and privacy for their position. They live pretty hard lives, so I think they should be rewarded somehow.
Okay, let's talk about meeting new people. Many individuals believe that first impressions are very important for good relationships. Do you agree with this statement? Why or why not?
Yes. Absolutely agree that first impressions are crucial for good relationships. Especially these days, people live very fast lives, and they often don't have much time to get to know people. I met this girl like 2 weeks ago, and she was extremely rude. So, I decided never to hang out with her again.
Where are some good places to meet friends for the first time? Why?
A good place to meet a buddy on a first occasion I think is a coffee shop, both because it is comfortable and quiet. Compared to meeting in a loud pub or a dance club.
How has meeting people today changed from 20 years ago?
I think the biggest change for this is definitely the internet. A couple of decades ago, people always almost met face to face. However, these days people usually meet on INE through social media like Facebook. I met this cool guy through Linked last month who could really help me out with my engineering homework.
Okay, that is the end of part 3, and that concludes the speaking portion of the IELTS exam. You will have your marks at the same time as with the other sections, in about 2 weeks. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Daniel.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye for now.
Bye.
Thank you for watching video.